Of course, I want to say for all those that helped assist Christina to put this event on, you know, our love go out to you because this is so important. And we want to always remember Christina and her tenacity to represent these families to make this happen. Thank you, Christina. You know, and like Christina, I get real, oh, wait. Sorry. I get really emotional because this is so important. I can remember on April 26th at the historic family convention that we had in Oxnard, California, that many of these families that you see here today came to. And I learned from the Michaelita family that their son, Michaelita, was killed on October 22nd. And it came to me that it was on the National Day Against Police Brutality, as we know, repression and the criminalization of a generation. And so there was a call out that we all come here today. And I'm telling you, this really makes me emotional because whatever we put our mind to today as a family, standing united, we can do. That's right. So I want to thank all of you, all the families that have come out here and all the coalitions that has come out to support these families for coming here today. We say we thank you and we love you. Wow, this is powerful. You know, and for all families, if this is your first event, we want you to know you do not have to stand alone. Because as we stand united together again, we know that we can carry on this battle to get justice for our loved one. Let us not forget, again, as a matter of fact, I want to ask for a moment of silence for Michaelita and his family. I also want to ask for a moment of silence for Kenneth Chamberlain, whose father was killed by the White Plains Police Department in New York. Today is his birthday, and here he is trying to celebrate his birthday, yet his father was murdered on this very day. So can we just have about a 15-second moment of silence for them too and the families? Thank you. As you know, I am Oscar Grant's uncle. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And on behalf of my sister Wanda, who's on her way here, we say, as Kelly Thomas' father was saying earlier, that had it not been for the community standing with us, crying with us, going back and forth to court with us, embracing us, and utilizing your First Amendment right to speak to this very injustice of police terrorism in our community, there's no way we as a family would have been able to do this. It is because of your love, as Mr. Thomas has stated, that it's the community that helps embrace us to continue on this fight, because we are in a hell of a fight and we need your support. So we want to say thank you to all who has come here, but more importantly, like Kelly Thomas, and remember this, like Oscar Grant, remember this, because this is so important to me. Anytime you see a young man or female accosted by the police, take a moment out of your life, pull out your camera, stand at a safe distance, and videotape.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
That is so important, because this man here cannot be the only officer going to jail for the murder of our loved one.
Gotta get them all! Get them all!
Kelly Thomas has a chance, if we support this family and show our outrage. Them officers need to be going to prison.
Yeah!
jail, but prison for the murder of Kelly Thomas. So let us stand united. Let us embrace one another. Let us tell all those families that don't know about us that they have loved ones that will embrace them and help carry them through this heinous, hard walk to get justice.
That's right.
We're dealing with a system today that has totally dehumanized us and our children. And so it is our requirement to not just stand up for our children that has been murdered, but their babies.
That's right.
It is about their babies today.
That's right.
And the only change that's going to come is by us standing vigilant, speaking to this very issue. And again, like what Mr. Thomas talked about and others, that peace officer Bill of Rights has to go.
That's
It
right.
has to go.
That's right.
It has to go.
That's right. That's
And the
right.
last thing I want to say, and my hat goes off to Dion, who's the mother of James Rivera, because last year in April, we came here to this state building during National Crime Victims Week. And out of all those thousands of pictures they had around the corner here, they didn't have none of our babies in that lineup of pictures because they didn't recognize police officers as killing our babies as a criminal act in our community.
They killers.
So this year, in April,
Next year.
here at this, 2014 in April, right here at this state capitol building, we need to be here by thousands. Because Kamala Harris will be here. The president of the police union will be here. Jerry Brown will be here. Kevin Johnson, the mayor of Sacramento, will be here. And many politicians will be here speaking about crime in our community.
Violence.
But what about those police officers that committed crime in our community
That's
that
right.
by killing our babies?
That's right.
We have a right to have our pictures and our loved one recognized by these heinous acts by these police officers.
That's right.
And that's why my hat goes off to James Rivera, Mother Dion Smith, for making the argument that her son picture had a right to be with those victims
That's
that
right.
have been killed in the community. Thank you, Dion. Much love to all of you, and let's make this big in April. Thank you, much love. And united we stand, divided we fall. So let's stand united. Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people!
Yeah. All right.